Hey there, folks. It's Yo Cup of Joe coming at you live from Schellendorf Institute. It's time for another Splatoon 2 weekly broadcast. The show here to bring you all of the latest Splatoon 2 news. First, let us congratulate our Splatfest winners, Team Teleport. You guys got a nice 3-0 victory. You fought well. Good job. You deserved it. Team Time Travel, let's just go back in time and switch teams. Last week, we talked about the Inkademy Speed Ladder 2 and also Low Ink, some upcoming beginner-friendly tournaments. The Speed Ladder 2 event is already over, but you can still join the Inkademy Discord if you want to know when the next Speed Ladder will happen. You do still have time to register for the other tournament, Low Ink, which is happening this Saturday. It's a Splatoon 2 tournament where only low-level teams are allowed to participate. Check the description for Discord links. If you want to participate but you don't have a team, then you need to watch this video by that SRB2 dude. In it, dude shows you a bunch of different ways to find a team. There's a link to that in the description as well. If you love Splatoon, but the competitive scene isn't for you, then you might be in search of something else. How about a place within the Splatoon community which you can call home? Such places exist all over Discord, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, just waiting to be found, and that's what we're going to do every week. Every broadcast will now include a weekly community spotlight. This week, it's Inkastronomy. This hyperactive Discord group has quite a lot to offer. They have events every month, such as themed private battles, in-game fashion contests, movie nights, clip sharing contests, and even their own in-house Splatfests. They have multiple divisions of Splatoon squads, ranging from casual to competitive, and right now they're in the middle of an art contest with a $50 prize. So if you like making Splatoon artwork, then this might be the place for you. When I joined their Discord server, I was immediately made to feel right at home by the quirky and kind members of this community. And that's why Inkastronomy gets the first ever Splatoon 2 weekly community spotlight. Yay. Good job, Inkastronomy, on being a good place to be. And that's all for the intro to today's video. We're just going to ride this tower out of this match. Every week, the intro will be a little something like that, with some tournament news and a community spotlight. I would like to, in the future, have some fans of the show be in the background. Just maybe I would stand right in front of a drop-off, and then the fans could be down in the pit and like jumping, squid bagging, shouting booyah, saying this way, just to make it feel kind of like an off-the-hook show. So that's what I want to do in future weeks with the intro, but that's not all that we have for today's video. If you looked at the... Oh, hey, Tadpole, what up? Sorry, I didn't notice your message earlier. Hello to you too. Oh, the match didn't end. Well, it'll end in 25 seconds. That's not all that I have in store for you guys, because if you checked out the stream thumbnail, then you know that today we're going to be learning the importance of turfing during your matches. I have footage from the official Inkademy Speed Ladder 2 streams to analyze, so please direct your attention over to my live stream. I put that in the script because I thought I would have some fans in the private battle, but obviously everybody who's watching is in the live stream. So keep your attention directed there, and we will look at that tournament footage. Alright, well that wasn't great. When I tried to switch over to the stream footage, my streaming software crashed, so I'm going to have to edit this all back together into one video after this stream. That's fine, we'll take care of it, it's all good. So here we go. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Here we go. We're going to take a look at this footage from this stream. We're going to learn why it's important to turf during your matches. So, right at the beginning here, you'll be able to tell that there's one team that's going to have a really hard time painting. I'll let you guys tell me in chat which team you think it's going to be that's going to have a hard time getting their paint on the field. There's a good look at Team Olive, and now a good look at Team Just a Pickup. So which team do you think is going to have trouble painting? While you tell me in chat, I'm gonna do some drawings on the map here. So this is Piranha Pit, Tower Control. Most of the action is going to be all in this area here. These extra parts here really aren't going to be used that much, so it's all about that central area. This spot right here and this spot right here are going to be important for the teams to have covered, because it's really easy for those areas to be controlled by someone standing right here. So this spot is called steps, and this spot is called courtyard. This spot is called drop. You will hear me refer to those callouts while I talk about this match. So it's very easy for those spots to be controlled by one person here. So we're going to see both teams try to control those areas and take fights when they're in those areas. So already at the beginning of the match, you can see that neither team chose to put a player here on steps. Instead, they both chose to put an offensive force into their drop area, and they're going to try to take over the courtyard of the enemy. So both teams are trying to do this, but you can already see the difference. In Team Olive's courtyard, there's already paint, and for Team Just a Pickup, there is no paint. Let me check chat. Let's see if you guys were right about who would have... Oh, nobody even said anything. Well, whatever. I'll let you guys say in the comments who you believed would be the team struggling with paint. The answer is just Team Just a Pickup. They have 2 blasters and a charger, so there's already no paint in their courtyard. You'll see this cause their Luna Blaster to go down in their courtyard. See, right there, the Luna Blaster is down because that courtyard had no friendly purple ink for that Luna Blaster to swim around and dodge in. And now the rest of the purple team is going to be stuck in their pit, in their drop. So there you go, right here. This moment looks really bad, right? This Splattershot Pro is surrounded by enemy ink all over. There's just some friendly purple ink in those spots there. Not really going to do much to help this Splattershot Pro get away. The charger is already squid jumping out of there because it knows that there's just no hope for this situation. This team just has nowhere to move around and run. The only way you can come out on top in that situation is if you outplay your opponents, but that didn't happen. Here's Erza, able to run around and do whatever he wants because this whole area is covered in green ink, so he can swim anywhere he wants to be. That charger got a nice splat on Dude. He was able to do that from range, but if it was any other weapon, they would have had to get close, and there was just no room for anyone on the purple team to get close. So here's Sendu. He is able to react to this splat bomb by rushing forward, and he knows that he can do this safely because this whole area, even though it should belong to the purple team, it's connected to the purple team spawn. Sendu knows that that enemy team has no paint, so he can run around this way, he can run away over here, or he can run away over here. He has plenty of options to get himself out of that situation, but he's just trying to play aggressively. If he needs to back up, he can. He does have the option. The purple team's charger tries to use their Stingray, does not end up getting a splat. That's unfortunate. What can I say? Just use your map more if you want to get splats with the Stingray. So right here, here's the Splattershot Pro standing there. painting and attacking this area. The custom blaster is right here using their inkjet. So the exhaust is going to paint this area. And that should tell you that this drop area is about to be it's actually going to be controlled by Team Purple for once. They're actually going to have their ink in this area, which means that this area, this drop, is going to be a safe place for them to take fights. They'll be able to run away if anything happens. You are going to see 2 members of the purple team drop anyway, even though they had control over this area. And you'll see that both of those deaths happen not in that area. So right here, here's the inkjet down, and also the splatter shot is down. You can't see it, but the splatter shot pushed forward too far outside of the drop area, and they got punished for it because they were only safe in the drop area. So already, because the splatter shot died over here instead of standing here when they were safe, because that splatter shot went down, Team Green was able to push the tower, and already by the time this charger turns back around, this whole area is green again. Alright, charger has to back up because 2 of his teammates are down. People are respawning, but they're already under pressure from the Stingray. Nice kill on that Stingray. Got the custom blaster down. So now they're trying to use a counter Stingray to get themselves back into this game, but still, these players are able to run around anywhere they want. I'll go back a little bit so you can see. The players on the green team, even though there's a Stingray, they're able to swim around anywhere they want to dodge this Stingray. So here's Sendu and Erza. They're both going to be running around in this drop area and courtyard completely for free. Their movement is going to be completely free, at least. Got Sendu, he fired 1 shot at his feet. That's all he had to. That's all the paint he had to do. And now he's just throwing these fizzy bombs. This enemy team can't even stop Sendu because they have to focus on taking control of their drop, which they can't control because they have no paint. So Sendu is just going to keep on pressuring them from the side. Eventually, he does get attacked back. All right, and the blaster actually is able to get a kill on him. So let me go back and show you guys why the blaster was actually able to get that kill. Obviously, it's because he aimed well, but there's more to it than that. So here's the charger attacking, and right when this blaster comes out, it was right after the charger just attacked. So that means there's paint on this platform for this blaster to swim around in. And you'll see the blaster does reposition slightly. He moves right here after firing the first shot, and then he fires again and kills Sendu. So when this blaster, when this weapon is able to swim around, it's actually really strong. They can kill the enemies on this Team Olive team. Let me go back so you guys can see it in regular motion. You're going to see that blaster do a little swim move to the side, and that's how he's able to get that kill so easily. There you go. It was just a small little move, but being able to do small little moves like that is how you get the kills. It's how you outplay your opponents. That's how you get a splat without getting splatted yourself. And that's what happened for Niall, because for once in this game, he actually had some paint to work with in the moment where he needed it. So now you're going to see Niall, he's being attacked by Tentamissiles, and he's trying to paint back this courtyard area, but his weapon is just way too slow at painting. You're going to see a bunch of enemies start pushing into this courtyard and push back Niall. So imagine if instead of a charger, imagine if that was a heavy splatling. If that was a heavy splatling, then that person could be inking this area, keeping it purple, so that the enemies who are about to push in and kill Niall, they wouldn't be able to do that because this area would not be green enough for them to swim through. And if that were the case, if the heavy splatling were keeping this area green when those people were trying to push in and kill Niall, then Niall And the heavy splatling in this position would be able to basically pincer the people on courtyard. You're going to see that that is the opposite of what happens. Instead, the people in courtyard just push right through. So there's the first person who enters the courtyard. It's Brian, I think. And if there was a heavy splatling keeping this area painted, it would force Brian to not be able to pressure this blaster. And you're going to see even more teammates show up for the green team. Look at this. 2 more people showed up right there. They're in the courtyard, and they're going to push Niall and kill him. But again, if they had a heavy splatling that could have been slowing these guys down, then it could have given Niall enough space to try to do some damage to them and get the kill. The blaster has AoE damage, so it would have been nice for those 2 enemies. They're kind of close together. They probably could have turned that around, but they didn't have a heavy splatling to support this blaster, and instead he just gets pushed back. They can't paint fast enough. So we're going to scrub forward here to another section. Let me check chat real quick. Oh, hey, everybody's in here. All right, I'm playing my screen exactly, so you're going to see me seeing the chat. I'm sorry. Cool. All right, Salad. Thank you for being here. Purpley Adventures, Popeye. Hey, Popeye. I actually don't recognize you, so thanks for coming. You can't hear the stream? My mic is on. You should be able to hear me. Hello, testing. Okay. Okay, guys, we're just doing a little bit of match analysis. Hopefully, the stream, apparently you guys haven't been able to hear me. I have no viewers right now, so it probably is true. I might have to go back and just completely redo this whole episode. I'll just record it not live and then upload it separately. But I am going to finish this analysis for you guys, and then we will do the private battles and everything like that. We're going to have a bunch of fun together, but first I just wanted to show off some stream analysis. We were going to scrub through this video to show you this next part. So here, actually, let's go back. I'll show you guys this real quick. Once again, this blaster is actually able to get a kill when he actually has some room to swim around and move around. There's another kill. So right here, in this next engagement, it's going to be against Sendu, who has ink armor right now. So this fight is going to be hard for this purple custom blaster. And the only way for this blaster to come out on top is if he really outplays his opponent by swimming around. But as you can see, this area has way too much green ink. I don't think it's going to work out for Unial. Yep, he was standing in green ink when he died, enemy ink when he died. There was just no chance for Niall to outplay that situation there. Now let's scrub ahead even more. There's one more really important thing that I want to show to you guys. It's coming up right here. Okay, so let's look at Sendu right here. After he throws this fizzy bomb, okay, pause. After he throws this fizzy bomb, let's count the number of times that Sendu has to use his sloshing machine to paint a path forward for himself before he's in a position where he's ready to attack his teammates. Let me check chat again. I'm not saying to stay away from blasters, Purpley. I'm just saying this team had 2 blasters and 1 charger, and it was their demise because they couldn't paint enough. But if you have just 1 blaster on your team, I think it's good. So count the number of times that Sendu has to paint before he's in a position where he can finally attack again. Once. And that was it. He's already attacking his enemy. He did not slosh any extra times. So that's one of the advantages of having your team's ink in an area. Even if the area is not completely your team's color, if it's mostly your team's color, then you can easily swim around. You can easily swim through that area and get to where you need to get to attack. And again, Sendu is in this area, which should be controlled by the enemy team, but they aren't able to keep it their team's color. They aren't able to keep it purple, and it's still green, Sendu's team's color. So he's able to just swim around and do whatever he wants in here. So the reason why I wanted to point out that thing that Sendu did where he only sloshed one time to get to where he needed to be was that I think a lot of you guys can actually learn from that. And you can apply something that you're learning here right now, today, in your next solo match. If you want, you should try to practice not over inking. You don't always have to paint every little dot of enemy ink. Let's go back to that spot where I had us count the number of times Sendu sloshes. With the area that he's swimming through does have a decent amount of enemy ink on the floor, but he's not just stopping to paint every last spot that he sees, because he knows it's more important for him to just get into position and make an attack. So that's something that I think all of us can learn from. I know I'm definitely somebody who, if I was in Sendu's position here, I would have been painting all this extra stuff, probably wasting my time, and it might have made me a target for that inkjet, and it would have maybe gotten me killed. So you need to realize that this area, which has mostly the green team's ink, that's good enough. Having it mostly in your team's color is already an advantage, because you can move through the area more quickly. But if you keep stopping to paint over every last bit of enemy ink, then you basically negate that. You're basically negating the advantage that you had, because you're wasting that extra time that you had. You should be getting extra time because you're getting where you want to be faster. But if you just stop to paint, then you're wasting time anyway, and it would have just been you would have been just as fast either way if this area was completely purple, or if it is how it is now. So that's pretty much it for the analysis today. I'm going to have to check back the stream replay and make sure that everything went according to plan. We are going to do some private battles next, but I'm going to have to switch the stream over to twitch.tv for the private battle portion of the live stream. I just wanted this little live stream to be here for the people who want to watch the weekly broadcast and watch the match analysis. I just wanted to have it in kind of a shorter video so it's easier to scrub through and more manageable to watch. So if you want to be part of the private battle, then go ahead and go to my Twitch. The link is in the description. I'll be live there very soon, so you can just leave my channel page open. If you are watching the replay and you want to see the private battle portion of the stream, then go ahead and go over to twitch.tv/YoCupOfJoe. There are past uploads that you're able to watch. So you can watch today's past live stream. It would be from May 23rd if you want to see what happens after this. Also, if you're just here to watch the weekly broadcast, you don't need to see the private battle, then I still appreciate you being here and watching. I really want to support you. I hope that you learned something here, and if you want to get more into competitive Splatoon, then just go into the comment section and tell me what you need, because I want to help you out. Alright, let's check chat one more time. Actually, I can change my stream view now. There we go. Thanks again for watching the little live stream here. I know that some people can't do Twitch. Papa, I'm not talking about Twitter. I'm talking about Twitch. I know that some people can't do Twitch. I'm sorry, Purpley's Awesome Adventures. I will be doing YouTube live streams in the future. It's Purpley. It's just that I really want this weekly broadcast to be a short little video underneath 30 minutes long, so that somebody can click in here and watch it and not have to sift through the entire stream to see the parts about the reasons why it's important to be turfing. So tune in next week for another Splatoon 2 weekly broadcast. And Purpley, if you're just waiting for me to do another private battle live stream, then stay tuned. I will be doing more YouTube live streams. It's just not what I'm doing today. Today's YouTube live stream is focused only on a short little weekly broadcast. Okay, Purpley, you can watch Twitch, you just can't chat. That's good. So then you can still be in the private battle. Okay, so let's go over to Twitch TV. You guys can join my private battle. Actually, I'll start up a private battle right now so you guys can see me put in the password. You'll know that it's true, that I'm waiting for you guys. Okay, so go ahead and join that private battle. The password is 5800. I'm going to end this YouTube live stream and I'm going to start up a Twitch live stream just right away, really quickly. Go ahead and click on the link in my video description. At the very bottom, there's a Twitch link. All right, I'm going to see you guys very soon.